In other news, what did the US military conclude this week?
I don't think they've said anything. They're going to release a report on UFOs.
Yes.
The report says, Dara, as far as I'm aware, that they're not quite sure. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does, yeah.
They've reached no particular conclusion.
They've no conclusions one way or the other, yeah.
There are about 5% of the sightings or something that they can't actually explain.
Yeah.
You know, in all this footage, though, that the spaceships, the UFOs, just whiz off, don't they? They get spotted and then they go off at very high speed.
Yeah.
Which would indicate to me that the aliens in those spacecraft have nicked them.
I think we have to remember that this report comes from the Pentagon, so there are a lot of sides to it.
We need aliens right now, don't we? We need a new common enemy. We're too divided, all right? When COVID came along, right, and at first, we all were suddenly on the same team, weren't we? We were all, like, helping out our neighbours, and we got into nodding at each other in the street, and on Thursdays, we'd go outside and clap the road or whatever, right? And then we all got divided again over vax or no vax, lockdown or no lockdown. We need a bunch of aliens to come down so that we can all collectively get together and go, fuck off. That's what we need. That's all we do. That's all we do.
I think we already have Piers Morgan for that.
Yeah. Who said this week that they don't think we're alone in the universe?
Oh, Brian Cox.
Brian Cox did, yeah.
Whoever he is alone since the two of you don't work together anymore very much.
So clearly he got UFOs in the divorce.
Really weird, people's kind of feelings about this. Just doing a television show with somebody, it's like, oh, you two were, what, married? No. I saw it just every 2 days a year. Anyway. So.
People think that you're my wet nurse.
I
didn't know what I was going to say until the last second. I went, Dad, teacher, uncle, benefactor, wet nurse.
Ward would have been the obvious one there, like, you know, Robin to my Batman. That clearly would have been the better one.
I got to wet nurse and I'm not unhappy with it.
Anyway, Brian said yes. Brian, hi, Brian.
Why don't you just stare at his photo a bit longer, Dara?
He said what? He said yes.
He said there probably are. Look, there probably are aliens. But well, of course
What?
there are aliens. Yeah.
Sorry, the news is there probably are aliens, and we spent all that time talking about Cornwall.
And at the end of that round, the points go to Ed, Athena and Alistair.